Hey guys, what's going on? Dylan Mertz here, and in this video I'm going to talk about some of my favourite films of 2017. Like the last video I did, I'm just going to talk about why I like the films and maybe some of the problems too. Anyway, let's jump right into it. First off is Logan, a film that I had very high expectations for. After Deadpool proved that over 18 rated superhero movies could work, I couldn't wait to see the approach taken to my favourite X-Men, Wolverine. Not only did it reach my expectations, but it passed them by quite a bit. The acting across the board was pretty good, especially for Hugh Jackman, and considering it's the last time in the role supposedly, he couldn't have done a better job. The cinematography is great, and the story, while a bit predictable, has a few surprises that kept me entertained. The action is glorious as Logan cuts through people with his adamantium claws. The film has a lot of emotion too, with a few tear-jerking scenes. If you're any bit of Wolverine or X-Men fan, or even any superhero in general, you owe it to yourself to see this masterpiece. Next up is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Like Logan, it is a superhero movie, but that's what all they have in common. The movie is gorgeous with lots of bright colours and the soundtrack is amazing. There's lots of fun action, with the first scene setting a high bar for the rest of the film. All the actors done a great job again, and the new characters fit in well. The story isn't special, but still had a few emotional moments. It's also hilarious like its predecessor. Overall, I can't say it's as good as the first one, but as sequels go, this is up there. The third movie I want to talk about is Thor Ragnarok. Yes or no, it's another superhero movie. What can I say? I'm a nerd. First off, it's definitely the best Thor film, probably down to the lighter tone and lots of comedy. Some people will take that as a bad thing, but I liked it. Speaking of comedy, this film is hilarious. I didn't expect to laugh this much in a Thor film, ever. It was interesting to see Thor without his hammer and to see more of the Hulk's personality. The action was good and the story worked well enough. One thing that had me confused was all the references to the 80s. Maybe I missed something, but I felt like they were trying to emulate Guardians of the Galaxy. Overall, it's a great film, and if the first two Thors weren't to your liking, try this one out. It might redeem the solo Thor movies for you. Next up is It, the film adaptation of Stephen King's novel. There was a lot of hype surrounding this film, with the trailer being one of the most viewed on YouTube. I was afraid it would ruin the movie, but it lived up to the hype. Pennywise is extremely creepy and stole every scene he was in. This isn't to take away from the kids who did a fantastic job too. Even though you know how the story goes, it still keeps you on the edge of your seat. I'm not a fan of horror movies, but I can tell you now, I will be the first in line to see part 2 when it comes out. The next film I wanted to talk about is, you guessed it, another superhero movie. There's no way I wasn't going to include this one. Spider-Man Homecoming gets so many things right. It could have been a mess and I wouldn't have been shocked with Spidey's varied history. Tom Holland nails Peter Parker and is my favourite Spider-Man yet. I also like the inclusion of my overall favourite superhero, Iron Man. There's lots of typical action and comedy as per usual with a Marvel movie, but they somehow keep it entertaining. Also, I can't talk about this movie and not mention the end credit scene. If you know, you know. This film is Spider-Man done justice, and I can't wait to see more of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Now, last but certainly not least is 50 Shades Darker. Actually wait, sorry, wrong list. Right, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, talk to you next time.